Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Run this play from the pistol formation. Play action here on first down. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing the quarterback, jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him, get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
They'll try the option play here. Powers through. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 22 to first down. Very near the red zone now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Bites off a defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd and goal. They hand it to him again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Irish. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Bears will crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. A completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bears moving quickly down the field here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Baylor. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Will take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The DB is backing off from the line now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Not much on that play.
Is made.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense not pressing this time. Here's the option play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 28, Baylor 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll run the option. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it?
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing,